Hey, this is Wayne. Back again. There's been some changes to Hardlight. Some people in my league have some questions, so this is mainly just to show them what I've come up with, those that care about it or whatever. This loadout I have right here is basically what I use for in-game PvP, PvE, or anything. I have a tank, so raids, four-mans, most things like that. Go to the armor first because some things are kind of different now with this new mechanic. The biggest thing is relentless precision on your neck. That's a huge buff because you hit the combo meter really fast when you combo. Berserker, penetrating strikes, max damage, and then your feet mod doesn't really matter. I've got super speed, so I put inertial intervention. That I'll probably change to deadly block just because it might be more beneficial in low band content like a duo or a solo to have deadly block than inertial intervention because power is such a non-issue. I still have all my reds as precision and might. Um, it is better to go full precision if you combo a lot. I've still got the precision and might because I haven't remodded. I haven't figured out enough if I'll have to go between weapon mastery and the advanced mechanic to really figure it out. The new advanced mechanic is almost all precision damage as long as you can keep it up, so the more precision you can stack, the better. My mixed mods, I've always gone precision and whatever. Usually precision and power and precision and health. That hasn't really changed, and it's not going to. Power and a loadout. Iconics, the two crit passives. Assault is basically with assault and support I pick up enough to get the range infinite combo and have an option. So I've got ram down to fan, strafing on an assault. Support I go all the way down to light blast and inspiration. And then there's basically two options here. One's AoE, and AoE is the infinite range combo, which I start with fan. It'll go fan, impact, light blast, minigun, ram, fan, impact, and then do that all over again. Another one, single target, or if you have to use the infinite combo and you need to block quickly, is I would start it with this loadout: fan, impact, grasping hand, fan, impact, grasping hand. You just continue to cycle that over and over. I can't really show that combo very well because at the moment my mouse is a little faulty, but that combo is basically what you'd want to use against Wonder Woman and Carol Ferris anytime you'd want to stop the combo quickly. There was a change to Light Blast and Minigun that you can't jump cancel them anymore, so you can now move around with them. Here, I'll show you the infinite combo, see if I can, and I'll show you moving around. Oh, let me fix the profile of my mouse. So as you can see, you can move all around with Light Blast and Minigun. Mess that up, see if I can get it again while I talk. So that's hold, 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 tap range to fan. Anyway, if my mouse actually was working properly and I didn't have to use a side button to jerry-rig the range, I could probably show you the combo a lot better and do it while talking. But that's a story for another day. But that's basically the AoE combo. It does really good damage. One thing to note, you won't see max damage against a sparring target because, as you can see here, my combo meter doesn't increase. So after 5 seconds, your max damage modifier, your 60% modifier, as some people say, the splat under your UI name, that goes away, and a lot of your damage falls off. The other thing is, since you have no combo meter, you don't get relentless precision, so that's like 450 precision that you lose out on. and that's a really big modifier. But anyway, I'll show you briefly the combo I use for PvE. It's basically Weapon Master Chomper's Inspiration, and then usually I'll either go straight into Fan into the Infinite combo, or a Weapon Master Fan. If you do Chomper's Inspiration Fan, you use almost no power throughout an entire instance because Fan after Chompers gives you the power back mechanic, and then your Infinite combo obviously uses no power. The big thing about using the infinite combo is while you're using Light Blast and Minigun, you want to reposition to follow the mobs if you're moving through a hallway. Also, all your damage is really in Minigun and Light Blast, so you want to get used to letting those channel as long as you can. What I do is once Inspiration's off cooldown, I'm usually close to hitting Ram and Fan. So what I do is go from Minigun to Ram, Fan, then clip Chomper's Inspiration, and then any trinket I might have off cooldown, and then go back to the infinite combo. So let me try to show you that in a second. Let me try it again. I hit the trinket buff out of habit. I don't usually like to show damage with trinket buffs and things. It kind of skews numbers, but anyway, let me see if I can get the loadout a little cleaner. I'll show you what it looks like if you don't do Weapon Master before Fan. As you can see, the timing works out pretty well. If you go Weapon Master Fan with dual wield at least, that once you go Ram Fan, you can you can clip Chompers and Inspiration quick. And that's basically that. Like I said, you use very little power with this awesome mechanic, or advanced mechanic, I should say. They dropped the awesome name, thankfully. If you combine it with the power back mechanic from using certain powers after choppers, you can use as little as 30,000 power. I think I used 30,000 power in a Necro raid and top damage by quite a bit. And it's really fun to just combo and run through hallways with Light Blast or Minigun, and it's interesting. I haven't had this much fun with Light in a long time. It's a nice change. Let me show you the melee kind of rotation and tricks I use. I don't think I forgot to say any. Oh, if you use the advanced range infinite combo on things like Wonder Woman and Carol Ferris, um, know what you can break your combo with, such as once you go to Light Blast, you can break it with a range tap. Um, you won't be able to clip out of Light Blast or Minigun with chompers or a range tap, but some combos like Fan have both a range tap, I think, and a range hold. So some of them could mess you up if you're trying to get out of it. A channeled power will kill you too on those. That's why, like I said, it's probably best to, if I can do it, the grasping hand combo, which is Fan. I'm not even going to try it with my messed up mouse. With the side button having to do range, it just feels so awkward to do melee. I don't even try to practice most of the time because I don't want to get used to it and then not be able to do it when I get my fixed mouse. But yeah, that's basically what I use in game PvE at the moment. It works pretty well. Strafing run builds up pretty easy. Like just like you buffing in the trinket on inspiration and choppers. I'll hit chompers, inspiration to clip, then drop a strafing run, move on. Biggest thing is always try to drop a strafing run on multiple ads, since the big point of a supercharge is that they don't split at they split at something like 8 targets and hit 16 or 20 or whatever, so you get the most damage out of AoE from them. Um, this is generally what I use for low man content, low tier content, melee. This loadout. Um, it's basically the power spec is to have both infinite combos, the melee and the range. I'll show you that in a second. So like assault, the big change is I go down to chainsaw. Don't even get a supercharge with this loadout, and with support, I don't pick up inspiration and I pick up entrap. This loadout, I mainly use melee. The big thing that's nice about this is there's a melee chain from that I can start from either claw, impact, or fan. But if I want to, I can just do chainsaw all day. Because chainsaw, you can do 5 taps like this and do a hold and go into claw for a while, and then go into the bat. Boxing gloves, and it's all taps and then holds. Boxing glove, you have to do like 5 or 6 taps. I don't like going into boxing glove, it's awkward. One of the really nice things is if you want, you can just stay in chainsaw all day, because you can just do like 3 taps chainsaw, do a hold melee, you bring your chainsaw up, you panic things, and then if you tap again, you just restart the chainsaw chain. So for melee advanced mechanic infinite combo for light, if you don't want to use anything but chainsaw, you don't have to. And it's really fun to run around like a duo or whatever, going from ad to ad, holding up your chainsaw, and then lunging the shit out of everything you see. And yeah, I don't know. It's like most of the time when I'm melee, all I use is chainsaw because it's ridiculously fun. And this whole mechanic is just a lot of fun to just infinitely combo around and stuff. One of the big things I do have on this loadout that some people will yell at me maybe if I don't say it is I've got lightweight on the 6 chain. I don't really use lightweight to DPS. I mean, it'll tick pretty fast. Lightweight's probably the best power to destroy certain objects, things like consoles and inner, those type of objects. The spotters in Brainiac Prime Battlegrounds. But lightweight is nice to move players or NPCs around when you throw it. It used to be, well, I suppose, I don't know if Alex still gets stuck, but it used to be one of the only ways you could unstick him or get him unstuck was to throw an angry gorilla barrel or a lightweight or a bouncy ball at him. And having access to lightweight to try and move NPCs to get an instance to progress is pretty useful, because it's actually, it can take a while. Like, it took a really long time sometimes to get Lex unstuck, but lightweight saved some FOS2 raids at level a long time ago. You can also use it to move your players. If someone goes AFK, some people in my league will use it to knock them into instances and troll them and get them killed. I actually used it the other day in an ICW. The tank had to step out for real life. He was a pug. And I used lightweight to knock him out of the final boss room of ICW, and the 3 of us remained in the alert. Just 3 men did. And we finished the alert without him dying, basically, because I was able to move him. It's just courtesy, like things like that. So you can either use lightweight to troll people by moving them around, or you can do it to position them better and help them. If you don't like a tank, you can also just be a dick and throw lightweight all day at them while they're taking ads, and they will yell at you and stuff. But I don't really like to do that. Anyway, those are the two main things I do with light. Again, with the melee combo, I have chompers, and chompers gives power back on chainsaw. Like you see, it gives quite a bit. Um, and yeah, there's other combos probably you can do with melee. For a while with melee, I had snap trap on my bar, but I just chainsaw's a lot more fun. Most of the content I bring melee into, I don't have to worry that much about min-maxing if infinite use of chainsaw is the best use of the combo mechanic or not. It doesn't really make that much difference in a duo or not if you're max damage or just below max damage. Anyway, uh, I really like the combo. I have no problem keeping up damage, competing, surpassing people in law, lockdown, necro artifacts. Uh, like like I expected, the advanced mechanic does a lot more, does much better damage in actual content than the dummies show it doing because of things like the combo counter and max damage. Some people in the forums thought weapon mastery would do a lot better than it looks like on the dummies, and that's just not the case. I actually think this advanced mechanic competes very well when you're able to use it properly against weapon mastery. It's a lot more fun. Certain situations I can see weapon mastery being better, but like with I basically take the conservative stance of being able to use either weapon mastery or um, the advanced mechanic with my in-game PvE loadout. Let me switch back to that the in-game. The reason I have hand clap and grasping hand here is because the hand combo is probably the best single target damage in the game, and that combo is just a weapon mastery to hand clap to grasping hand to fan, grasping hand, fan, clip, and then choppers clipped again. That was a really awkward throw of it because I've got my push to talk's in a weird spot right now, my rage is in a weird spot. But that's generally the combo you can use for single target. It's really high single target burst. I haven't tested enough to see if the grasping hand impact fan or fan impact grasping hand infinite combo does more than the weapon master combo I just showed you, because like I said, my mouse is kind of iffy, can't really get it done. But anyway, with this combo, if I need to, I got weapon master options, or I've just got the infinite combo options. And this is probably too long of a video for what Hawk wanted, but that's okay. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.